Dan the Natural Man Show! Hey everybody! Okay, continuing my seminar on how to prevent and reverse heart disease. Today we're going to talk about our next herb that you should use extensively when trying to prevent and reverse heart disease. This herb is hawthorn. With this herb, you're going to use the berries, and you can also use the flowers and the leaves to add more potency. But if all you have is the berries, that's fine. Now again, with hawthorn and cayenne pepper, these herbs are quite powerful, but they are still food. So you can take as much as you want to of these herbs, and you don't have to worry about getting side effects or ODing on them. In fact, hawthorn works better the more you take. And again, I made a gallon hawthorn berry tincture here. This is a pound of hawthorn berries and probably 4 ounces of the hawthorn leaf and flower and 100 proof vodka. This costs about 60 bucks. You can take all kinds of different forms of hawthorn when you're trying to heal from severe heart disease. This is another great form. This is Christopher's hawthorn berry syrup. He makes with vegetable glycerin and great brandy. This is a very concentrated form of hawthorn berry. So when you're using hawthorn berry to prevent and reverse heart disease, I recommend you use it in a variety of different ways. I would recommend using it as a tea. Drink 6 to 10 cups of hawthorn berry tea per day. When you make the tea, for every quart of water, use at least a handful of hawthorn berries. Throw it in there, brew the tea. Drink 6 to 10 cups of tea per day when you're battling heart disease. You also use some tincture in your tea. You can also use some hawthorn berry syrup in your tea, or you can use this separately. For example, one of my teachers, Dr. Schultz, the herbalist, when he was only 19 years old, turns out he had 3 severely deformed and damaged heart valves. So he decided to heal his heart naturally. He was going through 50 pounds of hawthorn berries per week. He was using them in tea. He was using them in smoothies. He was using them on top of a salad. The point is to get as much hawthorn in your body as you can. Now the reason being, hawthorn, it strengthens the heart. It helps it pump more efficiently. It helps correct arrhythmias. Hawthorn berry lowers the blood pressure. Hawthorn berry lowers the cholesterol levels. It can help to clean the arteries. Hawthorn berry is also a cardiac remodeler, which means it can help to reverse damage within the heart. I saw one study where they took these rats and they put a clamp on their aorta, which is one of your major veins, arteries in the heart. The reason they did this is so the aorta would enlarge, and enlarged aortas are bad because they can bust and cause instant death. So they enlarged the rats' aortas, and then they gave the rats hawthorn berry, and the aorta reduced back to normal size after a few weeks. Also, I learned in one of my classes, some of the old midwives knew that if a baby was born with some kind of heart deformity, such as a hole in the heart, they would give the baby hawthorn berry juice in their bottles, and the hawthorn berry would heal the hole in the heart or whatever deformity they had. I don't know why this is such a well-kept secret, because hawthorn berry is a magical herb and everyone should know about it. That's what I do. I want to educate the world on the power of some of these herbs. And hawthorn berry tastes good too. It's a berry. So there you have it. Our third herb that we'll be using to prevent and reverse heart disease is hawthorn. Hawthorn is a food for the heart. It is heart food. It's specifically for the heart. Also, when you take it, it coats the heart cells. So if you were to have a heart attack, your heart would sustain less damage than it would if you weren't taking hawthorn berry. So if you like this video, like it and share it. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, danthenaturalman.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.